Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to get the coolest looking hauler I have ever seen. It is probably the best looking hauler, and I know I say that a lot, but this thing, believe me, you saw the thumbnail, this thing looks pretty awesome, so let's jump right into it. Now, in order to get this, you're going to have a portal that you can access and all the glyphs. Now, I say all the glyphs, you don't need absolutely every single one of them unlocked, but you're going to need the ones in this address, and so I always recommend unlocking all of them. That way you don't have to worry about, oh, I have all of them except for this one glyph. Alright, if you don't know how to do that, link up top, down below in the description as well. And, as always, I found this address on the No Man's Sky Coordinates Exchange, the NMS Coordinates Exchange over on Reddit. It's a subreddit over on Reddit, and you want to go over there because they have tons of addresses all the time, and they're always awesome. And credit where credit is due, I want to give a shout out to Cbad, C-E-B-A-D. Cbad, you found this thing, and you are awesome. You are rocking it, man. So, all credit goes to Cbad for finding this, so let's jump into the coordinates. Now, you can either pause the video, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do. Go over to NMS Coordinates Exchange and look at the coordinates over there, or you can just pause it right here. So let's jump into the coordinates. It's sunrise, sunrise, a boat, back over to sunrise, back over to boat. Then it's going to be the funky looking face. Then a bird, another bird, hot air balloon, the black hole, and then this is the last one, so either pause it or go over to No Man's Sky Exchange. This is going to be a whale or a fish. So that is the coordinates for this location, and you're going to want to go over there because it is a crashed hauler. You don't have to sit at a trading post for hours waiting for that S-Class to come in. You can just go right to it, so heck yeah, let's go do it. And again, big ups to Cbad, you're the man. And I totally forgot to tell you guys, before you go through the portal, make sure to turn off multiplayer. If you don't know how to do that, pause in your options, go over to network, and then the top selection right here, multiplayer disabled. Make sure that's disabled before you go through the portal. Don't go through it before you turn that off. Turn it off, disable multiplayer before you go through the portal. Okay? Because if you don't do that, the ship might not show up, because if multiplayer is loaded, someone else can take it and it'll be gone permanently. So, make sure you turn that thing off, alright? Now let's get in our starship. Now we are going to have to go to a specific planet for this, so I will show you that as soon as we get out into space. So once you've gone out into space, go into your first person, because it's easier to scan that way, and you're going to need to use coordinates as well. But on Xbox One, the planet is called Behodal Omat. Behodal Omat. Okay, but if you're on PlayStation 4 or PC, it might be named something different because it depends on who finds the planet. So what you're actually looking for is a Taurid planet with the rings on it, okay? That's the planet you want to go to, okay? I say okay a lot, sorry. But that's the one you're looking for. It might be named something different. That's okay. This is the planet you're looking for, so let's hit it. So when you finally get to the planet, you're going to want to look for some specific coordinates, but I also want to give you guys some tips on looking for starships. Notice how everything's kind of loading in slowly? Give it some time, okay? Because, look at that, the ship's not there, right? So you would blast off because it's the wrong coordinates. Give it a little bit of time to load in. Sometimes it needs a second to load everything. There you go. See, it popped in right there? It might take longer than that. So, you need to make sure to give it some time. Fly around. If you are looking at the coordinates right now, I'm at -30. my 0.42, and then negative 141.55, okay? That's what you want to do, because this thing is totally worth it. Look at this thing. Look at this hauler. This is a beauty. Look at that thing. That is such a sexy hauler. I love the wings on this thing. This has to be my favorite design that I've seen so far. And if you look at it, over on the left, it's an S-Class 48 General and 8 Technology. That's the most you can get for a hauler. That's the most you can get in the game right now. So you want this ship. Now, you're going to have a lot of stuff that's broken because it's a crashed ship. That's fine. Let's compare it. Now, I purposely brought in my shuttle. And if you have anything there, watch, look at this. If you say swap ship, it'll say, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Before you do that, you want to trade some, you want to move some stuff over, right? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You have to swap some stuff over. So, go to compare. Then you want to move all your stuff over there, okay? Move it all over because you'll lose it. Now, this only happens if you have 6 ships. You're only allowed to have 6 at the most. So, if you have 6, you're going to be trading it. So I'm losing my shuttle right now. I'm literally swapping it. So I will not be able to go back to my shuttle and be able to do anything with it. It is gone forever. Keep that in mind when you're doing this, all right? So I swapped it. Now, if I go back to it, that's the shuttle I just landed in. I can't do anything to it. It is literally gone. It is outside, and that's only if you have 6. If you have less than 6, you could just pick it up and you're totally fine. But because I have the maximum number of ships, I have to trade. And that's fine. I expected that. That's why I brought my shuttle with me. Now, let's look at this thing. All right. So I have to fix some stuff. Let's make metal plating real fast. So, you need a hermetic seal and metal plating just to fix the pulse engine. This is just to get the ship going. So now I can take off. I have my launch thruster and I have my pulse engine. We're good to go. But I want to be able to fix some other stuff too. So let's go all in order, okay? Hyperdrive. We need 63 chromatic metal and 3 microprocessors. I have both of those, so let's do it. That's knocked off the list. It's totally fixed. For my shield, I'm going to need 13 sodium nitrate and 50 chromatic metal. I'll tell you right now, you're going to need a lot of chromatic metal, and you're going to need a lot of magnetized ferrite. Now, we can get the photon cannon fixed with pure ferrite 50 and sodium nitrate 30. So I have those. Let's pick that up. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to need to make some antimatter and a cobalt mirror. I could totally do that. So let's make antimatter right there. Boom. And then a cobalt mirror. I should have the recipe for that. If you don't, you can always go to a space station and buy these materials. So if you need to, just fix the pulse engine, take off, and go to the nearest space station. But I don't need to because I have the recipe to make it myself. So that's what I'm going to do. Boom. Oh, I need 2 more antimatter. Whoa, I need a lot of antimatter for this. And once you have your general inventory cleared, I still need to fix this one. I need to go buy some wiring loom. But you also need to fix your technology slots. And it's the same process. Make sure you have enough materials. Done, done. And go back to it. Done, done, done. Now, I'm still missing some pieces for this, so I'm going to head to the space station and see if I can buy some here while I'm still here. I haven't even gone through the portal yet back home. So let's head to that space station. Once you land on the space station, I would recommend going over to where the nanite markets are, because this space terminal is a higher chance of giving you the rare materials that you're looking for. So let's go in here into the cafe area, and there should be a terminal in here. Mine's over here on the wall. So let's buy items from the terminal. No, we don't need any of that. Let's go down. We don't need any of these, but I mean, look at, there's some good equipment here, some good materials. We're gonna need some wiring loom to finish off what we're doing. I'll buy 20 of them. I probably don't need that much, but just in case. And then look at that, boom, right there. Platinum, 4,000 right there. So more than enough for what you need. So make sure to bring some credits, some money with you, and you can buy this stuff. Same thing for magnetized ferrite, boom, right there. 4,000 of them in this inventory right here. And you could totally fix your thing with that. Your any of your broken slots with that. But if that's not enough material, like if we're looking for chromatic metal, let's talk to some of these pilots out here. They will have what you're looking for. Oh, look at that. I have this guy copied me. He has the same hauler as me. Look at that. What are the chances that the same hauler would fly in? That's crazy. Look at this. Same exact hauler, huh? But yeah, talk to some of these pilots. They will have some of the materials you need. So do that. I don't need all the materials because I brought a lot of them. I needed some more wiring loom. So let's use that right now. I need 5 for this. That one's fixed. This one is going to be fixed in a second. 5, 10, and 15. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say it probably would cost you, if you had 0 materials, it would probably cost you a couple million units at the most to buy all the materials to fix this stuff up. But look at that. Totally fixed now. Now I can place whatever I want in here. So let's actually go over here and see what they got. There should be some upgrades in here. I'm feeling kind of weird and floaty. Okay, there we go. This is for your starship. Well, let's see what upgrades he has for us. Just here, in the Home's universe, in the Home Galaxy. So look at that. I could buy the shield module right here. Phase beam, photon cannon. I could buy that, so let's do that. Now, the best thing about this is, because we're here, we can buy a shield module. But the better part about that is, if you ever find a space station that you really, really, really like, and it has some awesome upgrades, but you can only buy one at a time, that's fine. Go into your starship. Now exit out, and you create an autosave. Now let's reload our autosave. Once you've reloaded, and take a second for your textures to pop in. There you go. There's my head. So that's how you know I just reloaded on Xbox One X. It takes a second for all the textures and items to load back in. I don't know. Ever since that latest patch, everything has been loading in kind of funky. Like, look at my textures still aren't there. Come on. But if you find that, you know, a space station has really cool inventory that you like at the markets, specifically for the nanite markets, buy it, go into your starship, and then exit. That way it creates an autosave. Now let's purchase upgrade modules. And you go down, and look at, they're refilled. The shops are refilled. You could do that over and over and over again. Photon cannon module. As long as you have the nanites to do that, you could just keep doing it over and over. So no worries about having to wait 2 hours for the markets to refresh. The nanite markets will refresh every time you reload. So that's an awesome thing to keep in mind. And look at this thing. This is a beautiful ship. Let's go take a look at it. We need to do our awesome look. So let's fly out. We need to get some distance between us and the space station. And so here's our cockpit. I showed a little bit off earlier. Look at that. I feel like the haulers have a really, like, I don't know what you'd call it, claustrophobic cockpit because it feels really small and there's like a whole bunch of bars and stuff. Fighters and explorers seem to have a really cool bubble inside, you know, cockpit. But that's not why we're getting it. We're getting it because... Wow, it's so weird when that happens because now we got to go out. We're getting it because look at how beautiful that thing looks. Oh, let's move the sun real fast. Over there. Yeah. Look at this thing. That is a beautiful hauler. Look at that thing. That's why you want it. It looks amazing. Definitely the best looking hauler I've seen. Especially the color scheme. It's black. I wish it was black and red, but I mean, it's kind of a grayish maybe. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video on how to help you out and fix this hauler so it can be the best hauler ever. So hit that like button if you liked it and you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more because I'm uploading videos like this all the time. And I will see you guys next time.